Our top story, students, teachers, and parents mad. The kids had to go to school today in Virginia Beach. It was the first of 3 makeup days after 2 winter storms hit the area. The Virginia Beach Education Association is against the plan. President Trenace Riggs issued a statement calling for the district to cancel the remaining 2 makeup days. She writes, VBCPS employees should be treated professionally and fairly at all times. And this includes understanding the damaging impact the current makeup schedule has on employee morale and the impact employee morale has on the quality of education. We asked Virginia Beach Superintendent Dr. Sheila Magula for a comment today. She wouldn't talk to us on camera or on the phone. She also refused to send us an email about how the first makeup day went. A parent sent us this picture today, and she told us that her son is a student at Tallwood High School. He went today because he had a math test scheduled. And Mom says there weren't enough students in some of the classes, so teachers didn't even try to teach. They just let the students sit at their desks and do what they wanted. 10 on your side's Aaron Kelly talked to parents from other schools tonight. So Aaron, how did it go?
Well, it depends on who you talk to. Some say their kids went to classes with a lot of empty desks, but others were surprised by the turnout.
We don't like it, but it's just the way it is.
The wake-up call came early for Carol Miller and her 2 daughters at First Colonial High School.
It was hard getting up at 6. I have high school students, and we had to get up really early at 6. And they were up late, we were out late. But, you know, what are you going to do? It has to be done. And it's just one of those things, you got to pay the toll.
She says a lot of kids made it to class on the first of 3 Saturday school days for Virginia Beach Public School students. They're catching up because of all of this snow. But the head count for Catherine Jennings' son's classes was different.
I was a little surprised at the beginning not to see more, but then again understanding everybody's schedule, last minute, it's a 3-day weekend for some families.
Jennings says her son had 7 kids in a class of 33, but in other classes, almost everyone was there.
Based upon the number of students that showed up, I felt for the teachers. I really feel, as a past teacher, that it was not effective use of time. I mean, it should have been, could have been, but I mean, it's kind of hard to do that when you only have portion of your class show up.
I think most everybody was a little disappointed to have to take their weekend off.
I'm not hearing as much from parents as I'm hearing from my own children. They're more upset about it, I think. I think as adults, we just understand you got to do what you got to do.
And another parent told us about 2/3 of the students showed up for his student's class. And the parents that we talked to said that they still plan to send their kids to the other 2 makeup days, March 29th and April 26th. Aaron Kelly, 10 on your side.
Thank you, Aaron. We reached out to Virginia Beach Public Schools to find out the attendance figures today. A spokesperson told us that we would have to wait until Monday for numbers from every school. She would not confirm if the attendance was up or down today. But VBEA President Trenace Riggs told us what she knows.
I'm getting calls, I'm getting feedback, emails. So I just didn't hear from one school. I'm hearing from 86. And I'm hearing from not only teachers, but I'm hearing from employees, I'm hearing from parents of why can we let this happen?
The school district did give us the attendance figures for one school, Newcastle Elementary. That is the one school they chose for 10 on your side to visit. The district tells us 81% of Newcastle students were in class. Attendance on a normal day, about 90%. 10 on your side's Lex Gray talked to students about going to school on Saturday.
School on a Saturday.
Wow.
Does it sound right?
Well, I mean,
Does it make sense?
I don't know. So we've committed to 183 days and we're going to give them 183 days.
That's the principal's opinion, but what do the kids think?
I don't really want to go to school on Saturday, but now that I think of it, I mean, I really want to see my friends and stuff, and I want to go to lunch, and so sometimes I miss my friends on weekends, and I want to talk to them, and I just get bored. So, I mean, it's okay with me.
Pick your favorites.
I like doing walk and learning stuff and visiting teachers.
Are we ready for my bonus?
Teachers made sure this was a real school day.
The teachers ensured that they were going to follow the curriculum, they were going to do the standards.
But weekend school did have some fun parts.
Like, we have our pajamas on, and we get to bring, like, a little thing, like a little stuffed animal or a little pillow.
And the weather helped.
I wouldn't be able to ride my bike.
Oh, because it's gonna rain?
Yeah.
so might as well be in school.
Yeah.
School on a Saturday.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
At least for today.
Well, I mean, every day is fine, but I mean, I want some days off.
In Virginia Beach, Lex Gray, 10 on your side.
Lots of people talking about this. Here's what some of you had to say on Facebook. Jackie said, "We took full advantage of our kids being in school. We were able to get errands done much faster." Bunny did not send her kids to school and said, "The school district's bad planning is not my problem." Michelle applauded the staff at VB Middle, saying, "This morning when the kids got there, the staff was cheering and shaking pom-poms." And finally from Tara, "The school board is in a no-win situation. No matter what they decided, people were going to complain." Well, there are, as we said, 2 more makeup days scheduled for Saturdays this year, March 29th and April 26th. You can count on 10 on your side to stay on top of this story, and we'll find out how many students showed up for today's makeup day.